For me, there's quite a bit of trepidation towards going down a slippery slope at speed.
Let me put it this way. As a child, I was slightly traumatized when my sister broke her wrist while snowboarding. And I did try a bit of skiing in my time, but that was back in 2001.
So on this day, I had to put all that behind me.
So you must be Jason.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
And you are?
Jonathan.
Good to meet you, Jonathan.
It was a day of firsts for everyone because it was also Jason's first season instructing, and I was his first snowboarding pupil. Oh my.
The first day is normally a rough day.
Yeah?
And to make things a little more uncomfortable, you should hear about their first times on the slopes.
It was actually up at Sun Peaks. I fell off the chair and an old guy actually crashed into me. Almost had a heart attack, like lying on the ground. Had to be lying on the ground for 10 minutes. And then it took me about 2 hours to get down the mountain. Finally I gave up and I was sitting on my board.
My first time learning I was actually at Sun Peaks. It wasn't a good day for me. I went with my school group and I dropped my glasses off the chairlift and I tried to go down the lift line and one of the ski patrollers ended up picking me up on the snowmobile to get me off the mountain.
Hey,
I swore I'd never do it. I got drug up here and never left.
My lesson, on the other hand, was going great, right until we started learning turns, and then the falling happened. So after painful experiences like that, what on earth keeps these people coming back?
Being outdoors for one, and the adrenaline rush I get from it. I'm an adrenaline junkie, so I love pushing myself to the limits, doing jumps, seeing what I can and can't do.
There's a little bit of an adrenaline rush and you're kind of always pushing yourself and progressing and learning more and getting better and better at what you do.
By the end of the lesson, I was comfortable going down the bunny hill on my own. But my day wasn't over yet. Going down the bunny hill was one thing, but now it was time for me to tackle the big boy hill. My first hurdle though, the ski lift. If this is a sign of things to come, great. Now, Mount Timothy is celebrating its 25th year of operation, which is an impressive feat given how this place operates.
Well, that's huge. There's not a lot of non-profit societies still around in the ski industry. So it's really nice that we've been able to stick with that and keep going and keep making money to put back into the mountain and progressing.
And over that quarter century, the mountain has been a wonderful gem for the caribou.
Oh, it's great. Beautiful place, great atmosphere, friendly people, no lineups. So it's a great place to come and snowboard.
I think there's two things really, the snow and the people. People here are always super friendly. Most people know each other by name. It's difficult to walk from one end to the other without talking to 10 or 15 people. And the snow is always, we're not a super busy mountain, so there's always fresh powder somewhere if you know where to look.
I have to say that despite my fallings and slow speed down the hill, I'm glad I spent my first time snowboarding here.
So, what did I learn today? Well, to snowboard for a kickoff. But I also learned that I'm not the biggest of adrenaline junkies, that most people are, and that I still have a ways to go. But as I've been told, snowboarding may be a hard sport to learn, but it's easy to master, so that gives me a chance, doesn't it?